switching. I think it switched. I don't know. What happened? Okay, it switched.
Are we
Welcome.
live? Are we good?
Welcome. Hi, everybody. We have a very early stream today, but that's okay. We still love it. It's fine. I'm getting chat. Oh, I grab my camera. Hold on. Wait,
Oh no.
My camera got attached to the to the chat.
Technical difficulties. Please
There
hold.
we
Please
go.
hold.
That's so funny. It was attached to the camera when I was trying to grab it. Anywho, welcome. We have another Avatar creator interview.
Hello.
Sorry, I lost track. Be ready for this one. This one's we're gonna get crazy. Okay, it's fine. First question is obviously, what's your name and what's your store page called?
So my name is Zeffyr. Go by Zeffyr, and my store itself is called Zeffyr's Fantasia. I've got a PayHip and a Gumroad store. So, yeah.
They just opened their PayHip, so definitely go check out.
I did. Literally yesterday.
Design and everything. Literally, it was just came out yesterday. We were gonna do an interview sooner, but we talked and she was like, "Can we do the day after?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, I was like, I was so busy, and I was like, and then it'll be done. I'll be relaxed and I'll be chill.
So yeah, that's why it's today, since we're kind of celebrating the release of PayHip. So go check it out. Indeed. I say so.
Yeah, there's like lower prices on everything. There's new stuff. Go check it out. And it definitely looks great too. So just visually to look at pretty thing.
Also, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I'll do my best to get to them on reading them. So ask away. So yeah,
I'm ready.
What made you come up with the name?
Zeffyr specifically? Zeffyr actually is a play on my IRL nickname. So it's kind of funny there. So basically most people are actually calling me by my nickname when they say my online name. So that's it's just a play on it, essentially. Okay. And I have like a connection to a Zeffyr. Like Zeffyr is like a type of like breeze. It's like I think a spring breeze. And I've always been really attached to like the wind kind of as an element when I was younger. So yeah, it just kind of worked well.
Okay. What's also really funny is I keep forgetting to mention this, but now like talking to you and mentioning your name, there's a street here where I live that's actually named
really?
Zeffyr.
The same?
But I think it's spelled wrong. Like it's spelled a little different. It's just one letter change.
Well, it's usually supposed to be spelled like Zephyr. Mine is like a play on it because I think it had been taken already when I made my vrchat account. So I was like, all right, 2 F's it is.
I think it's PH instead of 2 F's.
Yeah.
But yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, hey, I know though. So yeah, I've been meaning to tell that to you for so long. But just now, I'm just like, I had the chance to.
Now it is. Now was the time.
Now's the time. What inspires you to create?
Well, I think I started creating like quite a long time ago. It was like towards the beginning of the COVID era, I call it. And it was because at the time, like a lot of like, you know, I would go around finding models that were public, and I didn't really like any of them because there was mostly like there wasn't really any fantasy styled avatars back then. And I was like, but I want fantasy. So I just started editing my own, and then eventually developed into kit bashing, and then eventually developed into making my own assets. Because I just, at first, it was just about making an avatar that I feel like I could express myself in. And yeah, and then it kind of it grew into a business as a result. I was like, you know what, looks pretty awesome job to do because I love it so much. So I went for it, and here we are.
Yeah, and here we are.
Yeah.
I actually skipped the question. It was, how long have you been creating?
Oh, no worries. Oh, how long? I've been creating, well, beginning of COVID, so like I think that was like 2020, so like 4 or 5 years that I've been kind of like exploring all that and whatnot. Yeah, it's my business only started, I think, though, about like 4 or 3 years ago. I did like about a year of like just learning before
Yeah, okay.
I actually made it. Yeah, made it official.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
What is your favorite avatar you've made so far?
Oh, that's a hard question. That's a really hard question because I feel like for me, I like very like specific aspects of each one particularly because I really like to explore different kind of styles with my work. But I must say I do have a really deep attachment to Shunga. Because I really liked her overall design. I also love Kiersey as well. This is Kiersey, but I think Shunga as a whole kind of embodies me as a person a little bit more than Kiersey does. Kiersey's very smaxly, let me tell you, but I feel like cute bunny vibes is more for me, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, when you released a DLC outfit, I was like, I have a feeling it might be something bunny.
Issue. It's been an issue. I've had a whole bunny year. I've just made bunny after bunny, and then I kind of realized recently, I was like, man, I need to calm down on the bunnies a little bit. So we're gonna change it up.
Yeah, I was like, I have a feeling. I don't know why. I have a feeling because like it was before you fully released it. I was like, I have a feeling it's possibly a bunny, but I'm like, no, it can't be. And then you released it. I was like, I knew it. I should have just trusted my gut.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Kiersey has a DLC outfit that was added like post-release as a thank you for making a certain amount of sales, and it's a little bunny suit, little bunny ears.
Which I need to I need to update that on mine so that way I can.
Yeah, you should. It's really easy too. Like literally just download the DLC and add it to your current package. It just like copies over it perfectly. Boop. So you can make a new package. Yeah.
Someone's like, your stuff is insane, and also bunnies and dragons are my favorite.
Yeah, so I'm not the only one, you know. At this rate, though, if I don't stop, I'll become Bunny's Fantasia instead of Zeffyr's Fantasia. So, yeah, I'll switch it up.
But it will come back eventually with the bunnies.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come around.
Do you have a least favorite? It could be one that you haven't released or an older one as well.
Oh man, yeah, I do. I do have a least favorite. So for anyone who might be like OG followers of my content, they'll know of this avatar called Toki. And I used Toki the Samurai E-Boy. It was the first time I ever made a head base, like a scratch head base. And whenever I look at it, I just cringe so hard because like it was like bad proportions. It was like overall it was like an accomplishment of a model because I made so much scratch work on it, but like I just look at it, I'm like, oh my god, like why did I put that out there? Oh, even his video showcase, you've ever seen it, it's pretty spectacular in a very funny way. Yeah, so I think he's my least favorite, but I feel like actually what's funny, Hoyi kind of like took over what that avatar used to be. Like what I was trying to create back then was kind of like what Hoyi was, like a remake of. So I feel like I've redeemed myself,
Hoyi's like, I got you, fam. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, you have one question. It's a serious question, apparently. Pineapples on pizza,
my
yes or
gosh.
no?
Thanks,
I
feel like I know who is asking this question. Maybe I might know who's asking this question, but no pineapple for me. I'm not a big fan of pineapple in general.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, it's my mod that asked that question to every single creator.
Okay, that's funny. I thought it could be someone I know. His name is Ko, and he likes to ask random questions like that. So
yeah, no, that's my mod.
Wondering if it was. Yeah. Hi, there's your answer.
My mod asked that question to every single creator. It's like it's a serious question. Thanks, Mary.
It's consistent. It's consistency I like.
Oh, hi, Ender. Hi. Welcome.
Ender, hi. Hello, my wife. Mwah.
Well, anyone new here, because I'm pretty sure people are kind of sprinkling in. If you have questions, go ahead and ask them whenever, and I'll do my best to get to them. So, ask away.
Yes.
The question had to be asked, is what Merrick said. Fair.
Fair enough.
What was an avatar that surprised you that did pretty well?
Oh my gosh, that would. There's two. There's Ollie and Callie, which are like the most e-boy, e-girl models I ever have made to date. They're old though, like they're no longer available because they were just like really like old avatars. But they like popped off, and I was not expecting it because they were just such simple avatars, but I think because they were matching and the video for them was really, really like cutesy and fun. So I think it just sold it well. I don't know, that and then Kara. Kara also did really much better than I ever expected her to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For sure.
Also, welcome. Hi, Cairo. I'm gonna say the
name.
Cryo.
Yeah, is it Cryo?
There we go. Cryo. There we go.
Cryo wears Kara religiously, so
I know. I've seen her before. Yeah. It's insane.
Yes, it's so awesome to see. I love watching Cryo perform every time.
Yeah, every time I see her, I'm like, I know it's gonna be good. What is the coolest thing you've made in your opinion?
The coolest thing I've made? There's like a lot of different aspects I feel like I could approach with that. I think okay, I'm gonna just go technical wise because for currently, like like every avatar I feel like is a learning thing for me. So currently, I've been learning a lot of like Unity stuff, Unity like programming in terms of like toggles and cool props and like gimmicks, and that business. I actually was really impressed with my setup for Zeffyr. So he has a potion holster that has like a little holster on the hip, and I rigged a whole system with outer context just to prevent it from clipping. Literally a whole system just for this, so that when you like bend your leg, the holster will move up with your leg like it would realistically instead of like like folding into itself.
Yeah.
I was quite proud of that, and I remember achieving that and being like, yeah, no more clipping. I also really like Kiersey's scythe. I'm quite impressed with how that system turned out. I think it's one of the nicest, cleanest systems I've made to date. My next goal is to learn about syncing though, because yeah, vrchat syncing is very
We
annoying.
love
Let me tell you.
vrchat syncing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think her scythe is like the coolest thing that I've made. It has like a fun like impact ice spell, and you can spin it, and it's very like intuitive. Yeah.
So funny story. I don't know if you saw the Google Drive. I'm her photographer. Like I take photos for her.
Yeah.
So there's that. I took photos of Kiersey.
Part of my media team.
And
have you? Okay.
I didn't watch the toggle showcase yet, and I was taking photos of the scythe, and I was like, "What?" Like I put the scythe down, and it had the spell toggle on. That scared the crud out of me.
Oh my god! Yeah, it's kind of loud. Like you kind of just like bah! The impact sound.
So yeah, I didn't know that was part of it because I was like, "What is that spell toggle for?" I was like, I should have asked, but I was like, it's more funny having a story behind it without knowing.
That's really funny. You know, it's fun to discover things too. I remember one person was determined to figure out all of Zavis's spell systems without any help. And so it was like a whole, you know, Zavis has like a book that you can open and like you can cast like I think 2 different spells with it. And anyways, it's kind of funny. It was like, well, good luck. I mean,
that was my husband because he loves wearing Zavis. Like
was
absolutely, he loves wearing Zavis.
Awesome.
He actually wears his Opti to a lot of clubs that he goes to.
Yeah,
so he just loves wearing him. But he was also one to be like, he was like, I want to figure everything out myself. And then when like he couldn't figure everything out, he's like, how do you do this? And I was like, I'll look it up for you.
That's funny. Yeah, I usually provide a little readme too with all my avatars that go through some of the more like complicated like toggle stuff like in written form. So if you're really struggling, that's where you go.
Yeah,
look at the readmes.
He loves showing it off, especially the potions.
Aw, that's cute.
So he loves wearing Zavis.
Yeah, the fire breathing potion. I was really happy with the effects I did on the chest for that as well. The like glow in the dark rib cage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You have another question. How many projects are you currently working on right now?
Well, currently my next steps forward right now is to work on Envy. So a lot of you probably know her. She was a pretty like popular avatar of mine for a bit. But she's old and she's like out of date with my current stuff. So I'm revamping her. I'm redoing a bunch of stuff. I'm adding new content, new outfits, redoing FX layer, adding quality of life. So I'm hoping to get that done within a month. We'll see though. That's a maybe. And then other than that, I don't really like, I'm the type of person where like I have a project and I basically finish it before I start something new. Other side projects are usually very small, like my nitro boosting assets are kind of like these little side projects I'll do every month to kind of take a break from model making. But yeah, I have 2. That's pretty much it right now. That's like my main focus.
Okay.
I have future projects, but yeah, I won't start them until I'm done Envy. I gotta get her done. People have been waiting for her. I promise it'll be worth it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
You got another question? I'm gonna ask the classic creator question: Blender or Unity?
Like, I guess they mean by preference. You know, I think overall I like probably Blender more, but it's a hard, like, it's not by much because there's like certain aspects of both that I really like and then certain aspects I don't like of both. Like I hate dealing with UVs. I like unwrapping UVs. My brain just makes my brain go numb. Like I don't know what it is. I'll do like 3 or 4 things and then I'll be like, zoning out for like 2 minutes. I'm like, wait, I gotta keep going. So, and then there's similar things with Unity. The initial FX layer setup is pretty tiring because I have a specific way of doing it, and I don't like using tools that automate it for you because I have a very specific kind of setup. So I don't want it to like mess with that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mary's like, UVs are just a nightmare. Nobody likes those. LOL.
Well, Blender doesn't do it super well. I'm thinking of getting a Blender tool to make it a little bit easier on myself. There's all sorts of fun tools for that, I think. So.
Okay. Was there an avatar you struggled making, but you still like pushed through? Like you just had a hard time just working on it and everything?
Honestly, probably Hou-Yi. Hou-Yi, like the most recent thing. And that is because that model, there was a time, like a length of time of 5 months from starting the project to finish, which is insane amount of time, usually for the kind of content that I make. And the only reason it took that long is because I went to Japan and then had a bunch of other trips during the summer. And then some family stuff occurred kind of in the fall that I need to just like focus on IRL stuff a little bit more at that time period. I also was doing Darkwood at the time, which was a big project. So it just, it was hard to push through it, especially at the end when I was at the the marketing part, because that's always the hardest part for me. I was just like, can't I just put the model on Gumroad and then just people and just sell it as, no, you got to do all the fancy things. Gotta make it look good. Gotta sell it.
Like I just want to.
So he was definitely hard to push through. Yeah, just because of how long it took. By the end of it, I was like, oh, I'm so done with this model. I want to make a nice lady model now, Need
to clear myself.
Yeah, and then Kiersey was born.
Yeah, she came out quick too. So
well, I actually started her at the beginning of December, and then I really motored into her project in January. So yeah. And
we love her.
We start end of February.
We love her.
Yeah.
Someone said Abby Maker's merging all the hair in one mesh and using UVs to hide/show, and I'm like, here we go again, another hour to optimize the hair. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like doing that because it's just a whole lot less materials. So yeah, it's the easiest way of doing it and stuff like that.
Next question: is there anything you want to learn? And it could be just about anything.
Well, I mean, I kind of mentioned it before. I want to get deeper into Unity stuff. I really want to be able to understand the language and be able to really do cool stuff with it. And then I really, really want to tack for a while. There's 2 things I've been wanting to do: make a head base again, a new one, and then make a world. I've been wanting to make a world for so long, but it's such an expansive project to undertake, and avatars are usually, they give me an income. A world probably won't. It's probably good depending on how I use it, advertisement wise, but it's not a direct income. So I would have to figure out a way to make time for it. I just haven't really figured that out yet. So
yeah, no, a lot of people are wanting to make worlds, but they're like, there's a lot of coding that goes to it. I'm just
it's so much, and you have to learn, so it's gonna take time. It's it is what it is.
Other than avatars, what else do you make?
I like making assets here and there. I've been doing like I said, the nitro boosting, which has been like just like little random like accessories or masks or bits of clothing that like I think would be fun to make. Like I did recently, I just released my March nitro asset called Fanged Beast, and it's like a model, like a mask that I like hand sculpted in Blender and then retopologized and then, textured using Substance, and it was really cool and stuff. So I like doing that kind of thing, creation wise. Yeah.
You have another question. Do you have a favorite world or favorite world creator?
Favorite world? World creator. I'm not sure if I have any like particular preferences, because I kind of like, at least in terms of worlds, because I tend to hop around where people are, kind of come and go. I do really like, actually, the world we're in right now is hilariously also my home world. I really like the creator who creates these kinds of worlds, because I know they have like a series of them. But I do like Wispy Woo's worlds. Those are fun as well. I like the kind of creativity that goes into it a lot. Yeah. Yeah. That's like really point out for now.
Sam makes really good worlds, and Wispy Woo.
Yes, yeah, they do. Yeah.
Another question. Any other creators you look up to?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot. Actually, it's funny, you were interviewing her yesterday, but Lomas Pasta, I look up to her. I think she has this really, really awesome creative mind that kind of gets translated into her work, and it's very unique to her. And also the fact that she's like kit bashing it and making it look like hers is so sick to me. I'm like, I wish everyone did that, but it's a lot of time, a lot of work. So
yeah,
it's not always something that not everyone can afford that kind of time. I look up to, sorry, I'm like, so the issue is like I have a hard time remembering names, so it takes me like a little
take all the time.
It's like a little ticking clock in my head here. Like I see it and then it clicks. I don't know, I look up to a lot of people for different reasons. Like I really like Nessie's hair assets, because she does like a really great job with her hair. I like Cupcake's like branding overall. Like I think she's got like a really like solid branding and like a solid image, and I really like that about her work. Sorry, I'm like totally peeking at like servers I'm in.
You're good.
Yeah. There's a lot of people I look up to. I really love Honey's tech. Do you know Honey Bee? Bee. She makes all the fans. She does a really amazing job with her fans.
Yes.
And I wish I could draw feathers as good as her. I cannot though, but I try. Yeah, and I also really look up to Kiani. I think like me and Kiani have really similar kind of like styles in terms of like our fantasy, like our approach to fantasy themes. So I really like her work quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm a sucker for fantasy. I love fantasy stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Oh, you got another question. Favorite genre of fantasy?
Ooh.
That hit deep.
I mean, like, I really like super high fantasy. I also like in any kind of fantasy that refers to like real life mythology. So a lot of the avatars they make are inspired off of like mythology references, like Shunga and Huyi are from like Chinese mythology
Chinese.
specifically. And then Kara is a Valkyrie, which is like like loosely loosely themed after Norse mythology. I did an Anubis model once. And then all the Seven Sins, like that whole thing. So yeah, I very much just like high fantasy and like kind of mythology esque stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. Is there a dream avatar you want to make? I know, like, it'll
Yeah.
take a while, but like it'd be worth it.
Yeah, I have one, but I'm actually so there's like two future projects I'm thinking of doing after Envy, and it's either gonna be like a set, like a two models, which are gonna be like a couples model, or it's gonna be this one model that I've been like wanting to make for a very long time. If anyone knows, I used to perform in a theater event. It's called Observa now, but in the past it was called Evergarden. And I literally want to partially make this avatar for the sole purpose of also bringing to life this whole performance I've like concepted. So, of course, that means though it's like a huge project because it's not only just an avatar; it's also like purposed for like an event, like a performance. So there'd be a lot that would go into that, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'm excited.
How it goes. See what I do next. Yeah.
Next question. You have a question for chat. Are you a gamer? Do you play any other games?
Yeah, I play other games. I am like pretty focused on vrchat and hanging out with peeps in here, but I've recently I go through like kind of like phases, let's say, of like playing different games, and then I'll play a lot of them, and then I'll get bored or lose focus. Anyway, so right now it's Repo. Of course, everyone's playing that. And I've actually been playing Minecraft hilariously. I'm playing a mod pack called Zeffyr, and I've just been vibing playing that. Like I put on some tunes, and I'm just like chilling, progressing. Yeah, and then I've been really wanting to play Monster Hunter, but I haven't bought the game yet. So I'm kind of I'm probably gonna wait till it goes on sale.
Oh, your mic changed. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
You
it
sound
did.
different.
It's a quest thing, likely.
Okay,
I'm
there it
not
goes.
sure
There it
there's
goes.
much I can do.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay,
just
it's okay. Yeah.
zoned out and went back in.
Yeah, it does that. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're
Quest
good.
headset things.
Yeah, I need to play. I need to get Repo. I feel like I should probably add that too to play that
You
on my
should.
subathon. My big subathon thing.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty derpy. If you play with mods, you can get like up to 20 people in a lobby too, which is just utter chaos. So
That would be chaos with the doing a subathon with that. So that way chat would be like, "Hey chat, join me. Let's play."
it's good though. It's good. It's definitely like it'll phase out eventually, kind of like Lethal Company did, but it's pretty fun to play.
Yeah, I know people are like, "I love Repo. It's so much better than Lethal." And I was like, "Yeah, it looks like Repo, but it's just hilarious. I've been seeing so many TikToks of it."
Yeah. It's funny because I usually prefer like chill games. Like I like usually playing Stardew or like life simulator games or just
Mhm.
like very chill things. But Repo's like the one horror game that I'll just play because it's so funny that the scary kind of gets overlapped.
Oh, what happened? Oh, chat, are we still here? I don't know what happened with me or them.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Hello? Oh, I'm back. Okay, sorry.
I thought something happened to me.
It turned blue. No. Sometimes my Wi-Fi is unstable. So you're good. It's me. I'm the problem.
That's so funny. Let's see. That already kind of got answered on mine. It was like, do you do anything outside of your chat? You game. Oh, thank you for the follow.
I do like to game. You better follow. You better follow Light Eyes. She's nearly 500. Hit 500 today. Anyway,
y'all got threatened.
Do it. I really like going on hikes when I have time. I like going out into nature and just living, breathing, existing as part of the planet. Yeah, exactly.
What's your goal when you're making avatars?
My goal? Definitely each avatar is like I'm striving to try and do something new with each and every single one. Whether it be like a type of clothing piece that's like really complicated, or trying out new tools, or trying out new Unity stuff. It's pretty much guaranteed that every time I'm learning something new each time, and trying to build off of my current knowledge. So that's like my big goal. Yeah.
Oh my god, Merrick. He's like, you guys, tell your friends I'm hyped for the subathon. I need it.
Yeah. Yeah, hyped. I'm hyped for you. I know you're gonna hit that 500.
Yeah. If we do, See You Undead said that she'll make a server freebie.
Oh.
So that's one. That's like
That'd be
one
really
little
fun.
hint. So there's that.
That's sweet. Yeah. It's a good goal, guys. Get a free Abby. Come on.
Yeah, you get a free Abby out of it. But obviously you gotta join the server because it'll be a server freebie. So
yeah, but
yeah, still, yeah. Favorite music genre / artist, like in what you vibe into while working on avatars. So 2 in 1.
When I work on avatars, I tend to listen to lo-fi. I can't listen to very busy music because I'm a terrible multitasker. And if it's too loud, my brain stops working. So I listen mostly to music. Either it'll be lo-fi, or it'll be one specific song that I will listen to on repeat over and over and over again because it specifically inspires me for the avatar asset I'm working on. Like it's like giving me the vibe, or the character.
Okay.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like a variety of things though.
You already asked that one, that the creator you look up to, and the Blender and Unity question got asked. And then one last question for me is, do you give your avatars any lore?
Yes, I do. Sometimes the lore is built into their entire concept from the beginning. And then other times the lore is kind of added in afterwards, it kind of depends on like what kind of avatar I'm going for. Sometimes, I just want to make a cute avatar and I don't want to have to like put a ton of thought into it beyond like what I kind of feel like looks good. That actually was the case for Kiersey and Kara. They were very much like kind of I'm just going with the flow kind of models, and then I incorporate the kind of story.
Oh,
Hello, I'm
There we
back.
go.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm back. Phasing in and out. And into the lore afterwards. But Shunga and Hoyi, like obviously, like their stories interconnect a lot with each other. So I had that planned out like way before I really even started on their model making parts. So
Okay.
but yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for anything lore stuff.
Yeah, it's something I want to work on more. I want to like solidify it a bit more. I do have stories, but I want to like get a base a little bit more there, you know?
Yeah.
Before I kind of go more outwards with it. Telling people
Okay.
about it.
So those are all of my questions. Everyone, y'all are still free to ask questions away. But those are all my questions. Now you have the part of you can ask me questions. And same with chat. If chat has us questions, ask away. So
Yeah. I mean, you've been like, I feel like I've seen you get really involved with the creator community, just like in general. What kind of like drew you to that? Was it just like you had like a general interest or
so it kind of leads into why I'm kind of doing the interviews. Yeah. So I was on TikTok and I saw someone getting interviewed and it was a content creator. And it got me thinking, we don't really see like the person that was wearing the avatar. We don't see the creator of that avatar being interviewed. So I did research and looked. I've maybe seen like one or two interviews of content creator or avatar creator. And I was like, why don't I threw the idea out on Instagram. I was like, would y'all be interested in that? It blew up. So everyone was like, yeah, I'm really interested in that. Cause like you don't see any of that, especially for the avatar creators. And it's also interesting to know like what happens behind the scenes and everything that, your community that don't know about and everything. So, Loki screamed at me. Loki's vanity was like, I want to be the first one. And I'm like, all right, sounds good.
Yeah, Loki's super sweet. I love Loki. She's also a very talented creator as well.
So I was like, all right, here we go. And then here we are now. So I've been kind of reaching out to creators to see if they're interested. And every single creator I've reached out to has been like, yeah, I'm down for it. Let's do it. So
yeah,
it's interesting hearing everyone having the same ideas or different ideas. Just hearing all the general like what gives them inspiration, like what's their favorite, what's their least favorite. Because obviously your community has their favorite or whatnot, but it's interesting to hear like what's your favorite, what's your least favorite type of thing. So that's what I do. I love it.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I mean, I do feel like it's an interesting community to say the least, because it's so small and so like everyone really like groups really connect a lot in a different ways. So like I used to remember when before I started creating, it was like I'd see an avatar creator out in the wild and I'd see them, I'll be like, oh my god, do I talk to them? Should I don't know. I don't. Will they think I'm annoying? Like, like fangirling and stuff like that. I'm sure lots of people have probably experienced that in some way or another if they buy avatars or assets. So it's just it's interesting to like actually have an opportunity to like talk about our experiences and like hear about other people's experiences in the same field, because I feel like sometimes, well, I'm actually pretty shy. I know it might be surprising to hear, but I don't have a tendency to reach out too much because I'm a little like, oh, I don't know, like if they want to talk to me, I don't know. And so whenever I do meet other creators, I'm usually kind of like, cool, okay, I want to like connect with them and like talk to them, get to know them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shy too, because I'm like really nervous of being like reaching out to the creators, but I was like, I interviewed Cherry and
You
she was just like,
know,
just do it, just go for it. And like I said, everyone that I've talked to was like,
should.
let's do it. I asked Kozu to see if she was interested, but she was like, I'm too nervous for that. I won't do it. I'm like, that's fine. So that's
yeah.
there's that. But everyone else I've asked and everything, everyone's like, let's go for it. So there's that.
Yeah.
We I have questions. How are you so beautiful? That was from Ender. How are you so beautiful?
Yeah, my
Flip that
only
back to
response
you.
that, yeah, exactly. Is no you. Is no you on that, Ender.
And then Loki's here. Welcome.
Loki! Hi, Loki!
Merrick asked, or a question for both of us, do you have any conventions or have one that's coming up soon that you're excited for or excited about?
Convention. Man, I did, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be going. It kind of depends on some other plans I have. But I recently been going to a con called 2D Con, which is kind of like a medium tier one. It's like in Minnesota, I think, if I'm recalling. Minneapolis. Fuck. Corrected myself. I'm sorry, excuse my language. But yes,
No,
Minneapolis.
It's an 18 plus stream, so it's fine.
I know, I just can't help it. But yeah, but I'm not 100% sure on my plans to go yet. But it's like a big community of people I know are going, like a big crew. Like I'm talking like maybe 30, 40, 50 people, depending on what happens, which is like kind of like we're taking over the con, you know what I mean?
It's our con.
yeah. I went to it last year and it was really fun. So.
Oh, they're like, it's in Minnesota. You're still right, Zeph.
I did. Right. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. I'm Canadian, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on in the States. All right. It's what's going on down there.
Oh, there you go, Merrick. You have another Canadian friend.
Yeah, let's go. East Coast, let's go.
For me, for a convention, it's not a convention, but it is a Ren fair that's coming up. That my husband and I are planning on possibly going. I don't know yet. We haven't really talked about it. So I want to go to that because I've been to one Ren fair and it was a blast, and we want to go again. But every single time there was one, like when we were in Hawaii, they didn't have one in Hawaii. So that sucked. But
too bad, yeah.
Then we moved back to the mainland or in Texas. Literally the minute I got here, a Ren fair just ended, and I was so sad about that. I was like, no, how dare! And then there was another one that's a little too far out. It was like 4 hours away. And we're like, oh, that's too far. So there's one coming up. We're like, it's like 2 hours away. It's still far, but we're like, we want to go.
A little more manageable though. Yeah.
And then
by Ren Fair, is that like a Renaissance?
Renaissance
is that
fair.
What you mean? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Renaissance fair, but here they call it Ren Fair for shorter.
Yeah.
And then there's an anime convention. If y'all remembered last year, I live streamed at a convention called San Japan. It's coming up again this year on my husband and I's 11-year anniversary, so it's always on our anniversary when it happens. We're possibly going to be going to that, which I will be live streaming again, so IRL content will be happening in cosplay, so cosplay content.
Ooh.
So
Ooh, what you planning on cosplaying? Can you spill the deeds, or
I'm
you
trying to
like
figure
still
that
planning that?
out. I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay,
Because I really want to get back into cosplaying, but like where we live, there's
yeah.
not enough space for me to like do work. So I have to like
Yeah, to do the actual work. Yeah.
purchase the cosplays, which is still fine. And everything. I was thinking of possibly cosplaying as, I don't know if you watch Soul Eater, but Medusa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking about
Oh,
cosplaying
okay.
as her, or
Oh, fun.
possibly try to really get everything together for Lady Arachne, because we like hot, sexy ladies.
Hot, sexy ladies, man. I do something to you.
So there's those two that are coming up that we're looking forward to. Um. So yeah,
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
still got questions. If you still have questions, still ask away.
Yeah, I guess like I haven't really had an opportunity to cosplay too much. I think the most cosplay thing I ever did was like an Attack on Titan, like just the outfit though. I wasn't any particular character, but I was dressed up for like Halloween one year in high school. And then other than that, like I've gone to conventions and I've worn little cat ears, and that's about it. Running around my pink cat ears, just yeah, yeah, um, yeah, yeah. My mom did a lot of costume design.
Oh, they hold on. They'll be back. Come back. Come back. Are we back? Oh. 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 There we go. There we go. They're back.
Oh, I saw the light yet again when I came back. Don't worry. Hey, I was just saying, my mom does a lot of costume design stuff, so she would make all sorts of costumes for me and my like siblings. It's pretty fun. She made the Attack on Titan cosplay, and she made all the leather straps using an old leather jacket. That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Loki screaming at you. What's the next Abby? Give full details. Merrick's like, yeah, spill the beans.
I mean, it's between like two projects. I mentioned it earlier. Loki must have joined a little bit later. I'm either gonna do a couples model that's gonna be fantasy themed, because I'm taking Thorn and Rose down probably shortly after, like a little bit after the stream, because they're not fantasy. So goodbye. Or I'm doing
missed.
a really big project, which the only hint I will give is that it's part of what I call the Origin series, which is what Reverie is part of. So I might give you some ideas of where I'd be going with it, kind of thing. But yeah.
Freak out, chat. Freak out. Freak out. Hype in chat. Hype in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, so hoping to get that going.
That's exciting.
People seem to like my goddess models a lot, so I want to maybe look into making more of those.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's a hype in chat going on.
Yes!
You ask and you shall receive.
Yes.
Hopefully soon. I'll have an animated hype. Hopefully soon, so y'all be ready for a new emote.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said, "Tell us your secrets now." So
secrets. I have so many secrets. Couldn't tell you all of them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually a very brutally honest person. So I don't really have that many secrets. But my avatar secrets just get good, you know? I'm just kidding. just persevere, really. In terms of like avatar stuff, yeah, that learning curve is hard and steep, but once you're able to actually create stuff that you visualize in your head, or like, you know, look the way you want it to look, it is such an amazing feeling. I love it. So bring a character to life is like a dream come true, and then being able to be in it and embody it is like just so cool.
Oh, Ender put impatience. Yeah, impatience.
Impatience.
No, and
Ender, you
patience.
and patience. Oh, is it impatience? Like, I feel like Ender's the last one to. I've actually Ender's been recently. I've taken her under my wing. We've been kind of doing exchange of work, you could say. So I've been helping her learn a little bit of the basics in exchange for working on icons for my avatars and stuff like that.
Ah, love that.
So it's been
also,
really fun.
go follow Ender. She deserves love.
Ender
Go follow
is a
her
lovely
on Twitch.
bean.
Love you, Ender. She's like, wait, no.
Yes.
I'll make you. If you're gonna make me cry, I'll make you cry, chat. I will come back. I cry very easily. Okay. If you were here for the Nova Pie and Kitrion live stream, I cried when I hit 400. I cry very easily. So, oh, they'll be back.
Oh yeah, I'll be back. Don't worry.
There we go.
yeah. Just be patient with me.
For Ice Queen, this was a stacked weekend. Any hints on who's getting interviewed next? Yes. Which I'm actually have an interview tomorrow. I will be interviewing LPB, which is their title is Little Piss Baby or Goblin. I don't remember.
Nice.
I will be interviewing them tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. So we got another interview for tomorrow. And then
busy bee.
Yeah, very busy bee. And then I actually talked to Nova Pie, and I will be doing an avatar showcase on stream for her avatars sometime this week. So we'll be figuring it out when that happens. So stay tuned for that one too. So, and I will be doing another avatar showcase of their models as well. But we're waiting for Envy to come out.
Yeah, so it might be a little while.
It'll be worth it. I need
some time to work on her.
It will be worth it.
She's gonna look so much better.
But yeah, tomorrow I have an interview, so yeah, be ready for ping later today. In my stream, server. I was like, what is it called? My server.
Nice.
I was like, what is my thing called again? It's my server.
I don't know. I lose words like that all the time. It's okay. So I'm like, I'll just be like, I'll just sit there for like 2 minutes being lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Yesterday I was like losing my brain when I was interviewing Pasta, but I was like, we got through it. We got through
it. Do you remember issues? I have issues with, like, I told you earlier, like with memories and memory stuff, like where I cannot for the life of me remember names on the spot or remember like short form numbers, like a series. I cannot do it. I will always forget. It takes me at least 5 tries to remember someone's like name, unless it's like something really that will stick in my head that's super memorable. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm the same way too.
Yeah. I'm like, I feel so bad because I'm not doing it on purpose ever. I'm like, I want to remember your name, but I'm struggling. You gotta help me out here. My brain just ain't working. Like,
yeah, if it's a constant person I'm seeing, then I'll remember. If it's an avatar and I'm like, it's that person, I know who that is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, when you asked me about the, like, who am I inspired by, I was, like, dumbfounded. I was like, I can't, all the names gone from my brain. Nothing, gone.
The answer is yes. It's just yes.
Yes, there's a lot of creators I look up to. I just, like, for some reason. Anyway.
I had another question that I was going to ask. It just came up. So I've actually been hearing from a lot of people I've been interviewing that my name has been well known. And
I would agree though. I feel like you've been around, you know. I feel like I've seen you in a lot of you're just really active in a lot of servers. So I feel like your name is like very present. You have a presence within the creator community, I would say.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Because when I interviewed Cherry, she was like, "Yeah, I remember seeing her name so long ago," and she was like, "I made sure to keep tabs on you because I was like, I knew you're gonna come eventually, and here we are. I'm being interviewed by you." So,
nice,
yeah.
I like that.
So yeah, it was very interesting. She's like, "Yeah, I saw your post on Instagram. It was when you were a deskie," and I was like, "That was so long ago." I was a deskie. I was a deskie for 3 years, so it's been a while. Just became half body last year, and then just got into the dabble of full body, and so now my name is really making a push.
Yeah, yeah,
So we're getting there, chat.
You're building.
Merrick, don't say anything. You know? I know you're gonna say something. Shush. He's like, "Oh my god, we have a celebrity," and I'm like, "Shut up! I'm just a bean."
Oh my god! And let me tell you, that'll happen though. I have friends who will be like, "Is that the avatar creator Zeffyr?" I'm like, "Shut up! Just stop! Just let me exist, please."
Yeah, that's happened.
So it's funny.
That's actually happened in a public. Someone came up to me, they're like, "Oh my god, you're the light ice queen," and I'm like, "Oh no, oh no,
what do I do?" But it's nice in a way, like when people do come up to you and recognize you for your work or for your content. It's a nice feeling because it means like, oh, like people are seeing me and like know my work. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling for sure.
But not ready for it because I was like, I'm not that popular, but hearing everyone's like, "Yeah, I see your name is well known," and I'm like, okay, that makes sense, and they're like, "Yeah, we recognize you," and I'm like,
well, I certainly, when people started recognizing kind of my work a little bit more and then like coming up to me and talking to me about it, I was like really flustered. I was like, I have no idea how to interact with this, like, you know, because usually like before you get to that point, you're just kind of like another entity, you know, like in vrchat amongst all the chaos, and then that start happening and you're like, whoa, kind of crazy. What do I do?
Yeah, because with me, people are like, they recognize my work because I was a deskie still taking photos, and I was like,
yes,
I just did what I enjoyed, and then people are like, "Yeah, you did
a good job
at
it, you know." Yeah.
Gonna make me cry.
So I love that for you though. You deserve that. You take really amazing photo work. Actually part of my media team. She does amazing work. And we just posted a collab yesterday. It was really nice. I really liked your picture of Reverie.
Yeah, I worked really hard. That was my first time in full body when I took that photo too. So which makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
So that's why that photo hits different, because I was just like, that was my first like in time and be like in full body. So I was like, I really want to step outside the box on the photo. And how that world was like has the lights diagonal. I'm like,
it was perfect. It was
should I try to look like I was falling? It worked out.
It did. Yeah.
Chat got hit by
I put
ads.
little bubbles on it.
I love that.
Oh no. Yeah, I was like, I need some bubbles on there to kind of give it a little extra spunk. But yeah, I didn't do much editing outside of that. It was already good. So
yeah, I was like, here you go. And I know you messaged me like, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to the next one too. It'll be fun.
I am too. I'm curious what you have in store. So
I think Ko's gonna help me brainstorm some more ideas this next one. So we'll try to find one that's I want to do something spring themed, you know, because it's like, you know, April and like Easter and all that kind of thing. So, but we'll see.
The bunnies will be coming out.
Oh, yeah. In fact, bunnies. Only bunnies are allowed. No.
There's what,
Oh
like
my god.
2, 3 Chunga, Hui,
Suga,
Sakura,
Hoi, Sakura. That's what I'm saying. That
the
entire year was just
DLC.
bunnies. The DLC. Yeah, yeah. It was funny.
Question for both. What's your plans for the rest of the weekend? Work or relaxing? I know what she would be doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to go first or should I?
I have nothing planned. I probably will show up to the which is leading to her thing. She has a community
Yeah.
group
Yay!
later today.
Community night. Yeah, community game night.
So that's what she's doing later.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, if you want to pull up, literally just join my server. There's the group is in there with like the link, and you just join off the group, and we're gonna play some Murder Blackout, maybe some Audience Anarchy if you have time. It's gonna be a vibe. A good time. Yeah.
But yeah, I got really nothing planned. I've just been chilling and doing interviews. Interviews has really been taking over, which is fine, but
yeah.
the interviews are
It's
here and there. So,
has there been anything like interesting for you, like coming out of the interviews, like maybe like a similarity or a difference that you weren't really like expecting between like creators and stuff like that?
I've mentioned like before, it's just really interesting hearing everyone's stories and how they work and all that stuff. So that's like a really big thing. And all that stuff. And also people warning me like, make sure you look out for who you're gonna interview. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fully aware. So yeah, I will probably, if I know the creator, you know, obviously like I'll, you know, talk to them being interviewed. If I've heard some things about the creator, maybe. Had an incident that I had to cancel on somebody.
Oh no. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't really want to get drama involved because it's already settled and done. But outside of stream, I could tell you about it if you want to know.
Good. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's tea. Oh, my cat.
He loves some tea.
Can you say hi?
What's your cat's name?
Tiki.
I gotta know.
Her name is
Tiki! Oh
Tiki.
my god! That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Okay, I recently found out that so Kiani has a cat, and I think it's called Meep, and I have a cat, and it's named Mr. Nubbins. Like, I feel like it would be a trio. You know what I mean? It could be a good trio.
Oh, she really wants to say hi. Say hi say hi to chat, okay? Or chat, say hi to Tiki. I swear there will be an emote for Tiki, okay? So y'all can spam Tiki in chat.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute.
And in my server, because everyone likes to see Tiki. Yeah. She my fluffy baby.
Oh yeah, interesting though. I was going to say, it's a tricky thing in this community because, you know, at the end of the day, it's so easy to separate, you know, yourself from reality, like with your online kind of self and persona. So I feel like a lot of things happen, and then there's lost trust, and then it gets, you know, people get passionate about it, to put it that way. And yeah, I'm sorry you got caught up in that, but we're all good now. So.
Yeah, it's all good now. I'll just say this: they're blocked. So.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry.
It's that bad.
Sure. Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll drop that. They're blocked. So
Oh man.
yeah, Loki's like, it's
The
always
big
scary
block.
to form bonds online. Yeah, it is scary to form bonds with people, but I've actually met amazing, wonderful people on VRChat. Merrick is one of them. I actually met him IRL twice now. He came down from Canada to come see us when we were in Texas, and he came down when we were in Hawaii. So yeah, love you, Merrick. So I've met some amazing, wonderful people and everything, but VR chat is scary just to know. I meet people and everything, but you know, I do try to stay away from like drama.
Like generally, as long as you're aware, you know, you're good. It's just there. That's the thing, though. Like there's so many good people in this community too. Like, you know, like genuinely great people to be around, really amazing communities and stuff like that. And so that's kind of like what I try to focus on is like, you know, let's give everyone a chance to like be good, be people,
Good
and you know, just kind of take it from there. Yeah.
Good bean.
Yeah.
Loki's like, yeah, I've met Zeph twice, 2 times now as well. Love her. She's a good bean. So there you go, good bean.
It's, I don't know. I think it's okay if I say this, but it's funny because like in VR chat, Loki tends to wear very small avatars, and I wear kind of taller. But IRL, I'm like 5 foot, and she's way taller than me. IRL, it's a very funny. Like when we met, I was like, oh my god, I'm like a little mouse, you know, so small, so short.
You should put LOL.
Meeting her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What's really funny was my friend Merrick. Before we met him, I was a deskie at the time, and then when we met him, and he came back, like when we got online again to see each other, he was like, "I could see how you move in VR chat."
Yeah. You start picking up the body habits.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre.
He's like, it's weird. And then when I got a full body, he was like, no. That he's like, he's like, now I can really see how you move.
Yeah. The similar, yeah. I mean, I think so when I got face tracking, I had another friend of mine also get face tracking, and I've met him about twice. His name's Alpha. Online at least, not IRL. LMAO.
Yeah,
no. And we like. It's like I can see his facial expressions. I know like exactly like I can visualize his face doing it, you know, through his face tracking, like but IRL. It's very, very funny. We'll just like side eye each other and be like, did that really just happen? It's funny. It's great. I love it. Love face tracking. It's so good.
Yeah, like I said, I bet you're the second one that came in here with their. Well, I don't know if you have your face tracking on now. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have it on.
So I'm also you're the second one because Cherry was also one too, and everything. And we were talking outside the stream. You can really see it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's fun. I have to be careful though. I got so used to being able to just stare at people, and they wouldn't know. You know, because you just sort of stare. They couldn't tell where you're looking. And now I'm like, no, I have to remind myself, like, you can't just deadpan stare at people now. They can see you doing it.
They're just like, hello, I'm up here. And you're like, yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, chat, if y'all have any more questions, I'll let this run for 5 more minutes. So we'll end at 2:20 my time. So if no one has any more questions, we'll end stream. And same goes for you. If you have any more questions, ask away.
Oh man. Well, now you put me on the spot, and I'm like, my brain immediately goes empty.
Oh, no.
I know. I got the flow, and I'm like, oh no, the flow is gone. long have you been playing VR chat for? Out of curiosity, like, are you like OG squad, or has it just been a little bit?
I played when we moved. Well, okay, so I played around like 2019. My husband and I like heard about it, and we hopped on.
Oh, okay.
And we went to one public lobby, and then I guess we crashed, and we never got back on again.
That
Didn't
like
even hear anyone or nothing. Like, nothing happened. Like, yeah, it just crashed. And then we're like, all right, whatever. Well, then when COVID happened, because, you know, that's when a lot of people really got into it. It was during COVID.
Yes. Yeah.
We got onto it later. My husband was on it mainly for the drinking aspect and everything. I was on it for world hopping and taking photos. So that's when I got into it. So I'm not an OG, but yeah.
I played on desktop when the knuckles were in their prime. So I played it like, I kind of played it like in chunks before COVID. Like, I would play it like during the summers a lot. I would play, and then I went through a period of time actually where I got my first headset. It was like a mixed reality headset, so it was very janky. I was playing off. My whole beginning of VR chat is quite the story, actually. Like, I played on a year for desktop on a dinky laptop with 2 broken headsets. So one I was using as a headphone because its headphones work, but the microphone was broken. Then I had another one hooped around my neck just for the microphone because the headphones were broken. it was so sketch. And I played like that for a year, and I sounded like I lived in a fishbowl. And then I got mixed reality, and I went through like a period of like actually literally being quite addicted to VR chat. It was like a summer period where I just like all I did was play VR chat. It was not good. Luckily, I've calmed down, but also I have a reason to be in the game a little bit more. Yay, career. VR chat career. Yeah, I've been around for a while, on and off. So I've seen it evolve a lot, and it's very interesting to see kind of where it's come from, you know, in terms of like the very beginning and all that.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's changed a lot. Yeah.
I wasn't part of like the beginning, but it's still changing now.
You were still there. Yeah. You'll see those changes. They kind of keep coming.
Yeah, when the anti-cheat system came out, that was
that old dumpster fire of an update. I mean, honestly, like, it made sense to me that it happened. It's just sometimes change is hard, I guess. I don't really know. Anyway, it is what it is. They, you know, luckily VRChat, it kind of kicked VRChat's butt into gear a little bit in terms of getting some more features. So that was kind of like what came out of it. But man, yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. I have a question for Queen. What is up? Ask your question. Ask away. Just
ask away. Lady is here, ready for questions.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, my cat's like, I was like, what? I heard her making a noise. Let's see what she was doing. She was just staring at my computer screen. Oh, my laptop.
Staring.
Yeah, I run on a laptop, so if little jumps never happen, it's fine. I will be getting a PC soon. So
yours has been running better than mine, though. Like, I'm the one that's been lagging out. You've been chilling.
Yeah. Also, thank y'all for getting me to almost 480. We are 2 away from that.
Ooh. Very close.
We're almost there. That, like I said, the beginning of this year, I was like, 500 will probably be the goal. I'll probably reach at the end of the year. That didn't happen. That happened.
You're almost
at
there.
The beginning of the year.
You're almost there. I think good for you.
I did a giveaway on Valentine's Day. You were there for that.
Yeah.
You were there for that. That really boosted the
People
my
love
following.
free stuff.
Oh
They
yeah.
love free stuff.
Yeah, they really do. I keep getting asked like, "Oh, when's the next giveaway?" And I'm like, "Guys, I can't keep doing giveaways." But
Gotta space it out a little.
the next one
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be the subathon when I hit 500. So
Neat.
definitely be on the lookout for that.
Almost there. Yeah.
I'm thinking about buying Daisy from Crystal the Baka. Saw you took the photos in the shop. I looked through your whole Instagram, couldn't find any pictures. Yeah, I forgot to post them on my Instagram. So that was my bad. But highly recommend getting her. She's super cute. Go get her. Yeah, I forgot to post them. Please give me a heads up when you do giveaways. I would love to offer things. Literally, I have a server that I will make quite a few announcements for it because I have a giveaway ping in my server. I don't know if Merrick's still there, but if he's not, he'll post my server. So join my server to be able to get basically when I do a big announcement for it, because I literally everyone's like, what did you hit 500 yet? And I'm like, I'm posting updates, I promise. Because everyone wants to see me hit 500. It's now getting a threat now, because when I told LPB that I was like, hey, because now I have to warn every person I interview, like, hey, I'm getting close to 500. I will cry on stream when I interview you.
Just know.
So it's a big heads up, and she's like, we'll get you to 500. And I'm like, I know you will. I know you will. I know a lot of people will get me to 500. It's literally now becoming a threat. Like, you will get there. So be ready. And I'm like,
Wow.
I am ready. Maybe.
I'm sure you will. You're gonna get there, and it's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah, so definitely be ready for a big ping. Because I talked to all of my partners in my server, because I am partnered with some people, and I asked them about it. They're like, yeah, just let me know when that happens, and we'll add to the list of the giveaways. So
hell yeah,
definitely be ready for that. It's gonna be big. My voice will be gone by the next day, so that I know that's gonna happen. It's fine. It's worth it. I want to do this because, like, I wanted every milestone I hit. I was like, I'll do a little something big. When I hit 100, I did a meetup. Went pretty well. When I hit 200, I did a Q&A. 300, I was in the middle of doing that Valentine's Day giveaway, so that was kind of part of the celebration for that. And then 400, I haven't really celebrated because, like, I felt like I was like, 500 is definitely the one I should really do a big celebration for, because that's a big milestone for little old me.
Yeah. Yes. Well, the small steps are important, though. Like, even if they may seem like small steps, they're good steps, right? It's a growth thing, and I think it's good to celebrate that. And like, yeah.
See you was like, oh, you're gonna get to 1K, and I'm like, okay, let's start small. Let's start small. And she's like, no, you're gonna get 1K, and I'm like, 500 is where I'll go. And she was like, okay, but you're gonna hit 1K, and I'm like,
that's very sweet.
So yeah, I've already talked to her. She's like, she just told me she just got done moving, so she's been busy with that. And she was like, yeah, send me ideas, and we'll definitely get the avatar started and everything. And I'm like, I'll send you ideas for assets and everything that can be used for a free model. So
yes,
yeah,
perfect.
Be ready for that.
Perfect.
Well, it's already past the 5 minutes. It's past 10 minutes, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. We were chatting.
Yeah.
I was vibing.
But thank you again for joining me on stream. I greatly appreciate it. Definitely go check out Zeff's work. Highly recommend checking out all their models. If you love fantasy, go over there. Give them love and support. I say so, chat. I say so.
This is a threat.
Yeah, this is my threat. You have to support.
I love it.
And I will see y'all tomorrow for my interview with LPB. So definitely be in tune for that. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people there because I'm pretty sure they want to see when I hit 500. I gotta prepare myself.
Hey, be prepared. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I'll do my best. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye. Love you all.
Bye bye.